The all-new 2023 Tesla Model X continues to dominate the EV luxury performance SUV market with staggering performance, plenty of tech, and style. In the world of electric cars, it's not hard to think of Tesla as the king of the hill, and in the new Tesla Model X, it's not hard to see why. So, what about the Model X makes it so special and allowed Tesla to sell nearly 32,000 units in 2022? Most overshadowed by Tesla's more popular Model Y SUV, the Model X is a larger SUV that can move swiftly, even while carrying up to 7 passengers. It's firmly in the luxury SUV segment based on price, but its optional third row and ample cargo room make it family-focused. Its Plaid mode acceleration and gullwing doors means it will be distinct from most minivans or other electric SUVs. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has described the Model X as the Fabergé egg of cars. It's an accurate description with the gullwing doors carefully hanging open. While exuding a cool and different aura, the doors are more of a hassle and add stress when parked alongside anything. Every opening seems like a chance to get smacked in the face. The panoramic glass roof is impressive and expansive, opening up the front cabin, but it takes away some of the utility of an SUV. But Tesla's reputation for hasty build-outs and inconsistent construction holds even for a nearly 110,000-plus vehicle. Uneven joints and panel gaps are prevalent inside and out and make for a drafty feel inside. This unfortunately cheapens the austere interior instead of heightening what could be spun as a modern experience. The gullwing doors, while cool, feel likely to break after repeated use. From the outside, the clear lines and rear spoiler clearly indicate this is a Tesla. The swooping roof makes the SUV feel less dominating than most 7-seaters. The Model X comes with an all-wheel drive and 100 kWh battery. The tri-motor Plaid that debuted in 2021 pushes the dual-motor version's 670 horsepower to 1,020 and blasts the EV from 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds when set in Plaid mode. But there's also chill and sports mode for a less volatile ride, if you can find the menu setting. Other electric SUVs like the R1S and iX can hustle to push 0 to 60 in closer to 4 seconds. Highway driving and faster speeds make for a creaky ride with much wind noise. It doesn't have that luxury cocoon feel and feels exposed to road elements. No one always needs powerful acceleration, especially since Sport mode, which is also available on dual motor, is as capable as most EVs with 532 pound-per-feet of torque. But for Plaid enthusiasts, the 713 pound-per-foot is more than enough. It's no Model S Plaid, but it's arguably even more impressive considering its extra size and weight. The X has the smoothest regenerative braking available, along with its Tesla siblings. Normally a jerky, harsh feeling when recouping energy when slowing down, the Tesla mimics traditional driving with only one pedal. The yoke steering wheel makes it hard to control the car on twisty roads, and 3-point and U-turns are also a pain. The X can tow up to 5,000 pounds, but requires a hitch rack that will set you back $540. It's not been designed for off-roading, but can handle light dirt trail situations. But how many BMW X5s or Volvo C90s are actually used off-road anyway? Tesla calls its suite of driver assist and active safety features autopilot, and it's included on every Model X. Autopilot bundles tech like adaptive cruise control, lane keeps assist, blind spot monitoring, and automatic emergency braking. Available enhanced autopilot adds automatic lane changing and semi-autonomous driving and parking. One optional system is called Full Self-Driving (FSD), which aims to enable hands-free, autonomous driving. However, numerous high-profile close calls and tragic crashes involving autopilot or FSD cast doubt on whether these systems are ready for use on public roads. Until that's proven, it's best to always retain full control of the Model X, even when autopilot or FSD are engaged. The Model X is a long-range SUV with a 351-mile range with a 5-seater configuration, but that drops to 333 miles with the Plaid and its 20-inch wheels, down to 311 miles with the 22 inches. Its range keeps up with smaller EVs like the Model S and Mercedes EQS. Comparable E-SUVs like the BMW iX fall behind at 324 miles and 316 for the Rivian. Looking at battery efficiency, it has the miles per gallon of gasoline equivalent of 102 combined. The Plaid drops to 98 miles per gallon of gasoline equivalent. The Rivian RS1 and BMW i5 trail at 69 and 86 mpge combined, respectively. The base Model X uses 33.1 kilowatt-hour for every 100 miles, while Plaid 34.4 kilowatt-hour per 100 miles. The average EV is higher at 34.6 kilowatt-hour per 100 miles. The RS1 sits much higher with up to 48.6 kilowatt-hour, and the iX is somewhere in the middle at 40.7 kilowatt-hour. Charging is one of the X's best assets. It takes only 15 minutes to add 170 miles of range. With the supercharger network, it's easy to find and plug into fast charging. The Tesla-only network, though it started to open up to all EV drivers, is the best public charging option. The 11.5 kilowatt onboard charger takes 20 hours to refill for home charging and about half that on a level 2 charger. A stark and nearly buttonless interior design is classic Tesla. The driver faces a digital gauge display and a unique yoke-style steering controller, which is often frustrating and difficult to get used to. At least a regular steering wheel is available at a no-cost option. Another unique feature is the Model X's windshield glass roof, which runs seamlessly from the base of the hood and up and over the front seat passengers for an uninterrupted view of what's ahead and what's above. Despite these whiz-bang features, the Model X's cabin leaves us wanting, especially considering its price can easily break the six-figure barrier. With nondescript air vents, misaligned panels, and flat-backed seats don't offer enough adjustments. A huge touchstone infotainment system dominates the dashboard and controls nearly all of the Model X's various features and settings. A secondary digital readout directly in front of the driver serves as a gauge cluster. Tesla's infotainment system is high-tech, but you won't find Apple CarPlay or Android Auto capability. Rear seat riders are treated to their small displays, which provide entertainment and, presumably, some control over the car's features. The Model X was last rated by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration in 2020 with 5 stars. Still, the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety has yet to rate the SUV. Many high-end SUVs like this, for example the BMW X7 or iX, have yet to be tested either. But the agency has evaluated the other 3 Tesla models at various points. The Tesla Model 3 was stripped of its Top Safety Pick Plus designation for 2023 under more stringent IIHS testing, but Model Y earned the top title with the new test. The X includes auto steering, acceleration, and pedestrian parking as part of autopilot, along with emergency braking, collision warning, and blind spot monitoring. The $6,000 enhanced package adds long-range highway navigation, auto lane change, auto park, summon, and smart summon. These more automated features can be glitchy, which is not confidence-inducing. With not a lot of Teslas out on the road, it is a bit hard to remember that they are still, in fact, luxury EVs. The base price for a new 2023 Tesla Model X long range is around $120,990, while the Plaid jumps up to a base price of $138,990. $138,000. Ouch! Of course, no SUV will beat the Model X Plaid's initial acceleration or eco-credentials, but you could easily buy a BMW X5M Competition or an Audi SQ7 for that money, which is something to consider if you're a driving enthusiast. On their website, Tesla does advocate pricing that includes rebates and gas savings of $8,400 that they factor into their cost to help incentivize potential buyers a little further. But even with a niche that's becoming more and more filled with competitors, Tesla continues to assert its dominance with a combination of novelty, luxury, and sheer performance that no one has been able to match or beat yet. The Model X drives extremely well, presenting a fine ride quality and handling balance. Its acceleration is stunning, a sports car quick as standard, and nearly world-beating in Plaid specification. Meanwhile, the Model X's range and recharging capabilities are impressive and benefited from Tesla's widespread supercharger network. Then there's the fact that the Model X has been the best all-electric 3-row SUV for so many years running, an honor won due to the absence of any equivalent vehicle. But that's changing now as rivals emerge from overseas and around the figurative corner. But even if those end up being better vehicles, the Model X will remain the one that led to their creation in the first place. We really like the 2023 Model X, but click the video on your screen now to find out more about Tesla's best-selling car, the Model Y.